Top of the morning, top of the morning. How we feeling? That's right. That's right. Yeah, we want to show some love. We want to show some TLC to the Dynasty channel. We want you guys to make sure that you guys knows that we still here, not just focusing on best ball. We're focusing on trying to focus on everything. Okay, we'll find out. So can't hear Zach. Let me just double check. They definitely can't hear you. I just unmuted
About now.
it.
Hello. That's so strange. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
There it is.
Hello? Okay. You guys can hear me, right? Okay. So why don't you guys let us know? Is anyone too high? Is anyone too low as far as audio wise? Sorry, that's obviously an incredible start to the day. But we said we pushed this stream 1 hour early because we've been doing a ton of best ball drafts over on the redraft channel. So we want to kind
Hmm.
of give a little love to this channel and see if this might be a better time for some of you guys.
Correct.
But what I wanted to say as well, just before we started, I want to know where you guys want me to draft tonight, and I also want you to tell me what strategy you want me to accomplish. So, whatever is like the most commented is probably what I'll do. If you're going into a dynasty draft, or if you just want to see me try something crazy, like whatever you comment, that's where I'm going to draft from, and that's the strategy that I want to try.
Okay.
But Aki, you're currently actually frozen just on Discord. It's not the stream, but you're frozen on Discord. I don't know if you see that, but. Shout out to everybody who's joining us. What's up,
Should be
Albert?
good now. Should be
Okay, yeah.
good now.
Should be good, yeah.
What's
What's up,
happening?
Reb? Reb says 12. Albert says 6. Dak, you got the red. Yes, you got the upgrades, brother.
Hey.
Um, the Rod Father says Dynasty PPR Superflex Titan Premium League offered his DJ Moore in 2024 third for my AJ Dillon in 2024 first. I would pass on that. I would keep the Dillon in 24 first side. I don't know if Badaki feels the
I
same.
agree. I agree.
Okay.
You know how we feel about DJ Moore. We're not massive DJ Moore truthers, so we'll see.
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad price. I just don't want to keep him. Um, Dak says I heard the Giants offense looked terrible in camp. Um,
They say that about every offense right now, but
yeah, fair.
we're definitely gonna see. Apparently, they're playing the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe a full series, or a couple series in preseason game tomorrow, which I'll be live for as well. I'm gonna be going live at the exact same time tomorrow, um, just so I can do a bunch of mock drafts. I'll probably go live on our redraft channel. I'll definitely put in the Discord and just be on
Yeah.
for however long, maybe 2 to 3 hours, and we'll just continue to turn out mock drafts and then also be watching some preseason games, talking about football. So I'm definitely down to do that with the community tomorrow on our redraft channel. So come
Yeah.
through redraft.
JC says number one sell right now. I think we made a video about that not too long ago. Mine, if and of course there's context there. If people in your leagues view DJ Moore as a top 12 dynasty wide receiver, like he's currently ranked on some websites, then he would still be my number one sell. Uh, I don't dislike him as a person or anything. I just don't think the value is where it should be. Do you have a number one sell on your mind right now in Dynasty?
It's really difficult for me to remember.
Well, is there
Um,
anyone that you can think of off the top of the cuff and you're like, yeah, I do want to sell that player?
a guy that I'm always trying to sell. Lenny, that's who it
Oh,
was.
okay.
I'm always trying to
Lenny.
sell Lenny. I'm trying to sell anyone kind of right now. Lenny, the Mike Evans, the Tom Brady's.
Yeah.
Maybe not too much Chris Godwin because the whole 1 year thing with Tom Brady. Our expectation is that he's going to be here for one more. He's going to be playing for one more year. So once those guys leave, once Tom Brady leaves, all those guys' value are going to drop so much. So if I can get the high value now, get him off my team, at the right time, of course. Doesn't have to be right now. It could be in the middle of the season. Uh, those are the guys I'm trying to walk away from.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing some of these. Someone says draft at 8. Dak says hero RB at the 12. JC says 0 RB at the 4. Maybe go 8, no quarterback first 2 rounds. That sounds like a challenge for sure. Hero RB at the 8 spot. 10 spot, no quarterback till the 5th. Okay, I'm going to kind of like go in between what Josh and Adam said. So can I have, oh, you're number 9.
I can
Do you
definitely
mind?
move. I can definitely move.
I'm just gonna go in between what they said here,
Do you mind?
and I'm gonna force myself not to take a quarterback in the first. He said 5 rounds. I'll go first 4 rounds. No quarterback. No quarterback in the first 4 rounds. So let's see. Let's see how this strategy works out. I'll go ahead and swap the screen to the draft screen for you.
What's
But I'm
happening,
gonna try
Miles? What up?
again.
What up?
I'm going to try the 9 spot. No quarterback for the first 4 rounds. Let's see what we can do here and see how the team's going to end up looking.
Yeah,
If
that's
people want
very
to join
interesting.
us, yeah, I feel like this is going to be a hard. This isn't going to be fun because I do like to get strong quarterbacks. But
Yeah,
if people want to join us, Padaki, how can they do that
yeah.
today on
The
this
link.
mock draft?
Join our Discord. Link in the description below. Disclaimer: not everyone is going to be able to join our mock draft. We like to say this because some people like get upset. Some people feel some type of way, but it's okay. We're going to continue to be doing mock drafts on and on and on. SuperFlex free drafts. Join our Discord, and I don't know if there's you can somehow turn on notifications or get I don't know. Just be know that we go live every day at either 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or
It's
8 p.m.
normally
Eastern
8,
Standard
yeah.
Time,
Yeah.
and be there so you can see where we put the link. Go to Dynasty Damn It hashtag or text channel Dynasty Mock Drafts. Excuse me. Go there. That's where I'm going to post a link. You can probably see me typing right now if you're over there. Over 800 people, mind you. So you're probably
Is
seeing,
it?
maybe 400. I mean 400. You're probably seeing maybe like 40 to 30 people in the live chat. Live chat. But we actually have over 800 people in our Discord.
Is that true?
So
Wow. That's crazy.
almost. Actually, it says 777. So
Oh, okay.
close to
Close. Yeah.
800.
Well,
Just
it's
so
awesome.
everyone's aware. So I'm gonna send the link out here now. 3, 2, 1. There you go.
What's up, El Tigre? Dab on him, Andy. Dab on him. Daily says, keeper league. Do I trade Najee for Devontae Adams straight up? No, I think you keep Najee in that
Yeah, I like
scenario.
Najee.
Chris
Agreed.
said, but I mean, it's close. It's close. But in a keeper, you keep Najee, I think. Chris says, non-tight end premium. Would y'all rather have Dallas Goedert or Irv in a 23 second? Give me Irv in a 23 second, but Badaki might feel differently.
Yeah, I'd rather have Dallas. I'm not a massive believer in Irv Smith and in a non-tight end premium. I think there's more upside there with Dallas Goedert. I think they're both kind of in similar situations, both number 3 option on their offense. But that 23 second does feel nice. But still give me Dallas.
Yeah. What up, Miles?
What up? What up?
Do 2 spot quarterback first 2 rounds. Well, sorry, I read that too late. My bad. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this started. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. It is a Superflex Dynasty League, not tight end premium. Let's go ahead and see how this bad boy goes. Again, I cannot draft a quarterback until round 5 with this strat. So let's see what happens as Josh Allen goes at the 101. Then we see Justin Herbert. Absolute chaos at the start, jokes. Miles says, startup Dynasty draft in the 2 spot. I started with Herbert, Watson, London, ETN Burks, J-Mo Williams. Oh, I mean, you're talking my language here, brother. That squad looks
That sounds great.
Looks hot. I like it.
Right,
What's up, Sebastian? But yeah, I mean, this team just has a ton of players I'm in love with. I mean, you got ETN, you got Burks, Jameson Williams, Sky Moore, Herbert, Watson. I mean, yeah, I'm good with that. Kevin says, keeper league standard scoring. I have Debo for an 8th and Aaron Jones for a 5th. What should be my 3rd? T. Higgins for a 7th. Oh my gosh. Elijah Mitchell for a 15th. Waller for a 15th. Or Lance for a 12th. Is it a 1 quarterback league? I think that's very important to ask before we answer. Knowing if it's a 1 quarterback league or not would be really important there, I think.
That is crazy. Okay, let me just bring up my rankings. Here goes Chase.
And then Kyler. And, I mean, I'm going to be taking either Justin Jefferson or Najee or Jonathan Taylor. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, now I have to choose between them.
La
Yeah,
la
give me
la la
Justin
la
Jefferson.
la 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 la.
I'd always prefer to build around an
There you
elite wide
go.
receiver.
There you go.
As we see JT, then Najee, Raul. What's up, Raul? I don't think we've drafted with you too much.
Raul, mi gente.
Yeah. Welcome,
I have a
brother.
cousin. I have a cousin named Raul.
Tigre says, "How am I in the draft but not in the draft?" I think what happens is Sleeper allows people to like join the. It's almost like a lobby in the chat, but not everyone gets to claim a spot. You got to claim a spot. That's where the difference is there. Raul
Mm-hmm.
starts with Pitts and Lance. I like it. Peter says, "Yeah, we can." One quarterback, says Kevin. Okay, one quarterback. Let's rule out Lance then. As much as I love him, I'm back up on the board here. Got Javonte, we've got Swifty, we've got Cup, we got Lamb, we got Andrews. Oh my gosh, I like the quarterbacks here too, but I can't go quarterback.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
Okay, why don't I start just with some elite wide receivers here? Give me CeeDee Lamb. Let's see how this pans out. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so it's a standard scoring league as well, meaning that it's not PPR at all.
Not PPR, no.
That's tough. Why?
Have Debo,
is my first question.
Aaron Jones.
I think I'm gonna go
third.
Elijah Mitchell in the 15th round.
G Higgins for 7.
You know, like if this truly is standard, meaning no PPR is involved at all, I think Mitchell is the best value. Even though I'm absolutely obsessed with T Higgins, but you're talking double the rounds for Elijah Mitchell. The 15th round for Mitchell. That's probably where I would land, or Waller there.
Yeah, I actually don't mind getting Mitchell here as well, since it is a standard league. Feels like Debo doesn't really you're not gonna really benefit in any way. I mean, you can if he gets a lot of.
No, he's already keeping Debo.
Are you keeping Debo?
He's already keeping Debo and Aaron Jones, and Debo for an 8th is incredible, bro.
Yeah, T Higgins. That's what I meant to. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. T Higgins. Since it is standard, so the expectation is that you should be getting a lot more production from Elijah in a standard league compared to T.
Tigre says, oh yeah, we talked about that. Miles says, so what do you think of my strategy? Should be having Watson on my team. When should I draft a quarterback too, and who would you recommend? Yeah, I definitely think Watson should be on your team. You just have to wait this out. I mean, I still think that when he comes back, he's he's considered an elite young quarterback talent. If we take away the whole, if you take away the ethics of it, then and you look at him as a talent, I do think he's going to be in that top tier. So,
yeah, some guys that I've done this already, and some guys that I'm looking to get in the later rounds. Davis Mills for the 1-year rental. Davis Mills, Jameis Winston, Daniel Jones, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, Jared Goff. I know Zach likes Marcus Mariota. You can even go for someone like a Ryan Tannehill. There's a lot of late round guys that you can get for the 1-year rental for when Deshaun does come back. But those are the guys. Those are the guys you can definitely go for.
Yeah. Just letting the chat know.
No, you're chilling. You're chilling. I was just making my pick. Making me pick, Mike.
So yeah, we have a draft order reveal for the Charlie redraft league, and I thought maybe Badaki, when we transition to the redraft channel, we can do that very first thing.
Yeah, that was my thought process as well.
Cool. Wow. On the same level here, jeez.
I mean, you just have to be sometimes. You actually just have to be.
Mind flayer me, bro. Jeez. Is that the right word? I don't know.
Word. Really appreciate it, fellas. Been watching these drafts for a minute now. And it really helped me out in the first Dynasty League. Keep up the good work. Huge love, Miles. He says word.
That's great to hear. Okay, so
you from New York, Miles? You can just tell by the way he typed. Anyways.
By the way he typed.
Boys, let's have some fun and do some auction stuff and redraft. Oh boy. Oh boy, Casey. Hey, Casey, maybe we can get weird tomorrow. As Zach makes his pick, what are you thinking? There he goes. So he takes Stephon Diggs. Love it. Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Stephon Diggs. No quarterbacks in the first 3 rounds.
I
I think you're
can't go
saying
quarterback till round 5. Yeah.
round 5. Yeah.
Miles says he's from Jersey, but close to New York. The lingo kind of rubs off on him.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know
That's
if
fair.
we jumped over JC's comment. You said Lamar over Burrow. Like them both,
Sorry.
but don't know if Burrow will ever be top 3. I can respect the take.
Mm-hmm.
Peter says I'm PB and J. Love it. So you're drafting at the 11 spot.
Love that.
Javonte or Swift? I would go Javonte, but it is very close. But I am on
Yeah.
Javonte there.
Yeah, you're on sus. They actually are back to back in my rankings. I love both of these guys. They're both wins if they're both available for you. But yeah, Javonte over Swift for me right now.
Yeah. Kevin says my commission is weird and won't switch to PPR. It's standard. Oh my gosh, dude, that's just frustrating to have a commissioner who's not like the reason the game evolves is because the game gets better. You know, it's just frustrating when you have commissioners who are just so like stubborn and just won't listen to anyone or like All right, this is tough because I feel like I do need to get a running back in order for this strategy to really work out. I'll grab Saquon here. I just want to see how this feels.
Just give it a say. It feels good. I'm telling you.
It doesn't feel good so far. Kevin says, thanks, boys. Yeah, it's either Mitchell or Waller. They were both waiver wire ads. Yeah. Waller and Mitchell, both great options. I might go Mitchell personally, just because standard league running backs you're going to value a little bit more when there's no receptions involved in the scoring format. All right, as we see Jay's Cowboy go Drake, London, Drizzy Drake.
Drizzy Drake Rogers. Just watching some camp highlights.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just going through Twitter trying to see what's happened today at least. If I missed anything.
Tua goes off the board. I mean, I was probably pretty foolish to have him as a target in the 5th, but
Tua tags.
With this challenge I'm doing, you gotta try and do what you can.
Tua tags. What else we got here? I mean, it always happens. Let's be honest.
Jerry Jeudy, welcome to the squad.
JT at the 110 with the F. I'm reaching on London this year. He's gonna be a demon.
Yeah, can respect that. A lot of people are big on London. Miles says, definitely biased because I drafted him, but Drake London looks like an absolute stud.
Yeah. I think with the opportunity that he's in Atlanta, I really like personally. I wasn't expecting him to go there. I don't know. Just wasn't thinking that they were going to take a wide receiver. I thought they would go a different route. But hey, he's on the Falcons now. He's really special. I have him in a couple leagues as well. I'm excited to see what he looks like. Boys, football starts. Hey Siri. Oh, my Siri don't work. Fuck.
Why?
I actually didn't set it up because it's a new phone. Hey Siri, how many days until? Damn, what day is it now? Daniel Lawrence, where are you in the chat? Because you usually say, "Hey boys, it's 30 something. It's something days." I'm lost now. I think it's 29, 28 days. Who knows?
Right.
28 days. There you see. There you go.
28
Daniel's
days
here.
till week 1, is that right?
Daniel's here. 28 days until kickoff.
He knows.
See you there, boys. See you there.
Kevin says, how crazy is it in a redraft league at the 112 spot to draft Aaron Jones and Alvin Kamara? Alvin Kamara, I can't take him that high right now with the unknowns. Like if we find out that there's no suspension, then yeah, I mean, of course. But at this point, without knowing that, I don't think that you should draft him that early.
I think I don't think we won't know. I think he's gonna play into this. Like, are you still avoiding him even with the unknowns that he will with the expectation?
I need clarity on what is it, if there is a suspension, what's it going to look like? How long is it going to be? And if I don't have that, like let's say we go into the season and it's just he's going to do his court case, we don't know what's going to happen, then yeah, I'll need him to fall in redraft leagues out of the 2nd round. I just can't have a player that I'm relying on heavily to win a championship already knowing, like you're already going into a situation that you don't know the outcome of, and that just for me is something I want to avoid.
You want to avoid. Okay, I think that's what's gonna happen. You know, like I think there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be asking us as redraft happens, or as we get closer and closer. You know, should we even take the risk of Alvin Kamara? And I think if you are gonna take the risk, just know that what's gonna happen. Know that he could be suspended. I think if you can get him for 6 weeks, miss and hypothetically with 2 to 4 weeks, that's a big chunk in the middle. Let's say he plays up to week 4, so that means he is going to miss. He won't be back for you until week 10. Worst case scenario, if it's a 4-game suspension, you
Mm,
know, that's still right before coming before playoffs. Still has an opportunity for your team to make it to the playoffs, but it just everything has to land perfectly in
yeah.
that scenario, unfortunately. But I
Hmm.
hear you. I hear you. I think a lot of people are going to struggle with that this year.
Ella says my only standard league is with guys who have been fantasy heads since they were drafting on corkboard in the '80s. So sometimes it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Hey, can respect that for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I was helping my dad re-download the Sleeper app last night. He's definitely not. He doesn't like doing trades, so I can understand that. Like he's like, oh, don't send me a trade.
I'm
I'm
gonna
I'm
get
gonna rock with my team.
I'm gonna get Randy Dan to trade this year.
Yeah, I promise you, you won't. I promise you,
I'm
you won't.
a hundred
It won't
percent.
happen. JC says, is the 2023 draft class going to mess up our 2022 running back rankings? Definitely. I mean, it's gonna mess it up in a good way. Like it's gonna
There's
look
gonna be
very different.
there's gonna be so many rookies here next year. Like, my God, just gotta
Mm.
wait and see where they land.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons probably will draft the quarterback next year. They will probably have a top 3 pick. Yeah, expectations.
Yeah, I could see
You
that
know,
happening.
C.J. Bryce, or at the moment, I have Tyler Van Dyke. It's Tyler Van Dyke, or I forgot who I had as number 3.
Elijah off the
Um,
board. On that stack.
Wanted to stack.
Well, Zach Wilson at the 5'9". I don't feel like he typically is gonna fall there, but I'll take it as I try and do this challenge.
No,
No quarterback till round 5. Don't really love the quarterbacks on the board at this point though, so I don't think I'm gonna lean that way here.
quarterback again. Yeah.
Um, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab. Oof, I mean Hollywood's here, Jameson's here, Olave's here, Hollywood's here.
Hollywood.
Jeez, Jesus. Let's
Hollywood.
see here.
Hollywood.
Give me Jameson Williams here.
Give it to him.
I
There you
already
go.
got 3 wide receivers I'm obsessed with, so why not? We got the depth here to take a chance.
Love that. Yeah, I wish it was more clear to myself as well. Swift, Chubb, or even Javante. I'm more reliable. I'm on the clock here.
Yeah. Yeah, You know what? If you guys are doing redraft leagues, definitely subscribe to our redraft channel because I believe tonight or tomorrow I'm going to release a strategy that I am going to be following all in every single one quarterback redraft league. So I think it's the strategy to go unless you're half PPR. If you're full PPR, then I think this is the way to do it this year. But I'll copy our redraft link in the page if you want to subscribe over there and.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for that video to come out and see what you guys think about it. So you went Sky Moore at the 6'8".
I went Sky Moore. Yeah. Love
And you
brother
see
Sky.
Mike Evans,
I'm feeling
Cortland
more
Sutton.
more comfortable and comfortable. I mean, I was drafting Chris Godwin in the 4th, early in the off season.
Yeah,
Now he's here at the 5th. I wonder where he would have fallen if I didn't draft him actually. But I'm liking
yeah,
Godwin too, and I think the youth is still there. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. I think I worry more about guys like Lenny and Mike Evans on Tampa.
hmm
Still have the faith in Chris Godwin to really produce with whichever quarterback that comes through. So we got to
right,
wait and see what that looks like.
sure. Oh, that makes sense. All right, as we see Kirk Cousins go off the board at the 7-2. That was definitely someone I was going to target here in the 7th. So good job, Kroger, with a snipe. Let's see who falls to me. I don't even know. Like, I think that kind of takes quarterback off the board for me for another couple rounds, to be honest. I don't know. Let's see how the board falls. Let's see how the board falls. I got my eyes on someone in particular,
I got my eye
and I'd
on
love to see him fall to me.
my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Bah, bah. Not
Kyle
a
says
rapper.
Superflex Dynasty Titan Premium traded a ton before the draft, and I have 13, 14, 23, 25, 36, 38. How would you approach the draft for my position? 13, 14. So you,
What you mean? Oh,
damn it.
like pick.
Of course, give like all these all these running backs. I'm feeling great about running back. Then they all just go off the board there. Really, guys? Really, really, really. What would you say to that question? I mean, I feel like I'm still going to try and get 2 elite quarterbacks. I still like that strategy. I'll take David Monty here at the 7-9.
Bulk it up. That means you have 3 second-round picks in a startup, right? 13, 14, and 23, 25. I think that falls into the third.
I think I would go 2 quarterbacks, then 2 wide receivers,
I think
and then try and hit the running back values. In the
yeah,
third.
that means I think that means you're gonna be starting off here with the Pitts, the Lance, the CDs. You can definitely start really strong here. Maybe if you don't get Pitts, you can still have an opportunity to get Mark Andrews on the other end of the board if Pitts does go early. I mean, there's so many different strategies that you can do there. But Zach and I always like to say we love to go top quarterback early, and then you can hit on your positional players, especially when you have a couple extra picks in the second and the third. And I'm assuming 38 is what's that 12, 24, 36. Yeah, third and fourth ish round. So I like it.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Well, Jameis there in the 8th might be too early, but if you're doing this strategy, it's just not worth me waiting to the 9-9. And if he goes off the board, it's gonna hurt me more than taking him a little early.
Fair. Casey. I wanted James Cook there. I didn't do this last time, so I have to do it now. Brother Miles. Brother Miles.
Okay. Casey says target running backs round 1 to 2, avoid dead zone. Woo, Casey. Sebastian says thank you. Daniel says thoughts on Travion Henderson. Yeah, that's a while off, isn't it? Let's see what the 23 class can do. But I definitely have my eye on Travion and Braylon. So it looks like a good class. That's all I'll say so far.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the Lions with CJ or Bryce. Man, I would love Bryce on the Lions. Nathan, what's up, bro? He says, love the early stream, fellas. Usually waiting for y'all to start your streams up around this time.
Right.
Love it. Love it.
Thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
I think you're gonna see a lot of new stuff coming through, especially as the season gets closer. We want to pump out as much content as possible before week 1. We want to be available for you guys as much as possible before week 1. As the season fastly approaches, breaking news happens, people get injured, training camp, some hype trains, some whatever the case may be. So we definitely are trying to be as flexible as possible leading up to the season for you guys. So definitely stay tuned.
I would say as well, like just on that, if you want to source, because we do go live your Saturday nights to do start sits each week of the season, and we go live on our redraft channel. So I'll paste that link there in the chat, and make sure you subscribe over there on our redraft channel. It's also in the description. But that's where we're going to be going live and answering your start sit questions. We do that every week, Saturday night. So if you kind of want to use us as a resource to bounce ideas off, then feel free to do it. We always have to put a disclaimer on those streams. This is what we would do. We don't have a crystal ball with start sits, but this is how we would approach it. This is who we would start. So Daniel says, what does the Dynasty channel look like in season? What kind of videos do you guys produce in season? Well, it's our first year, so we're definitely going to be playing it by year.
Curve. Yeah, 100%.
But I do think we're going to be making videos about what's happening. Like I imagine us making videos a little bit about what's going on in the college football world.
Exactly. So we're going to try to keep up with some of these top name guys, the Breeses, the Bijans, the Bouttes, all those guys, to see how they're performing and see, hey, are they going to continue to keep up are their stocks falling? Are their stocks rising? Or if this is guy, if after this performance he's truly the 101, or whatever the case may be in your rookie drafts. Um, we're just gonna continue to follow it, and obviously we have that roulette show, kind of like a DFS thing.
Well, we won't
That
do that on
Yeah.
Dynasty though.
Oh, true, true, true. We're doing that
As
on
far as
redraft.
like
Forgot
DFS, we
about it.
might continue as a series if you guys like it. But yeah, we have a lot of. I mean, we're gonna be
So
doing like
much.
2023 rookie drafts on that page as as college football progresses, and so that will be fun. I mean, I would say if you want an inside look on the 23 class, then our channel will be, I think, like hopefully a good resource for you. So yeah, we'll be doing, for example, we'll do like a 2022 and 2023 rookie combined rookie drafts. We'll do rookie drafts for the 23 class. We'll tell you guys about the running backs that you should be aware of, or the games that you should watch that week. These are the games you should watch. Make sure you watch this player versus this player. So that's the kind of things that we'll be doing. And of course, we'll still be doing trade videos, because
Yeah.
trading in season is also very important. So we're not going to stop making that kind of content either. And
Hmm.
then the last thing I'll say is we have a suggest content text channel over on Discord for a reason. And part of that reason is just to really hear your guys' opinions and like what you do want to see us make. So that will be important as well.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited. Also, I like it, but that needs to step. Yeah, I've been practicing, bro. The roulette game. It's so funny. I got a couple good more. We have a couple good ones, and I'm practicing for in season. The strat for in season is gonna blow Zach away. Like he's gonna get tight that he's doing all these challenges.
Let's see.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. Daniel says start sit videos will be cool on the Dynasty channel week to week. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So we normally do start sits on the redraft channel, but like I don't think start sits will be all that different. Because if you're in Dynasty and redraft, typically if you're trying to win, it would be the same start sits. But I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to figure out if we put that on the Dynasty channel or the redraft channel.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know who to pick here. I'm gonna do a panic pick. Pick Michael Thomas here.
Typically, we
No.
put those start sit videos on the redraft channel, but if enough people want us to put them on the Dynasty channel for whatever reason, we can do that. But Michael Thomas at the 10-8.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Or sorry, it's very difficult to really think about what we want to do. Obviously, the redraft channel is there for a reason. But I know a lot of people from our Dynasty channel aren't necessarily subscribed to our redraft. If we're not doing that type of content, they're gonna be like, "What the hell's going on here?"
Daniel says
make-
start sit would make sense for both channels for sure.
Yeah.
So what? Do we make the same content though and post it on both channels? Like
I
you
was
know what I
saying,
mean?
like, do we just like make content, for example, for redraft channel specifically, and then we go live on both channels?
What?
Like we go live with start sit questions or something, or what if like we do start sit questions on Dynasty channel, but we create the content for.
I don't think he's saying live streams though.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. To kind of even it out, we create the content for starts for redraft, but then what we do is that we go live here on Dynasty to answer
Maybe.
your start
I
sit
don't know.
questions.
I don't know.
And that's something that we got to continue to figure out. I mean, Dynasty, we have this is the first year with 2 channels during the season, so this is going to be new for us as well.
Yeah, I do not know what to do. Chris says y'all are killing it on those 2023 rookie quarterback previews. If anyone hasn't checked them out, y'all should. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
You know what? For you to actually say great breakdowns and actual film analysis, that's actually very encouraging to hear, because we consider ourselves great consumers of film, and like it really helps develop our opinions of rookies. But we, at this point, like these videos are the first time we've ever actually broken down film. And, I didn't grow up a coach's son. I didn't grow up, playing quarterbacks. So obviously, I'm 5'8".
I was the
So
lineman.
it's good to hear that. That's cool. I mean, we definitely put a lot of effort
Wasn't
into those
successful.
videos and try and give good information and what we see from these players. So that's awesome to hear, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah, huge love, Chris. We appreciate you. And
Running backs are coming out soon.
running backs are coming out soon. We're scouting them. I think we're going to start our first video. I think next week sometime.
Yeah.
We're gonna be pumping out a lot of content for these 23 class before the. At least we're gonna try to. I mean, let me say
Coke,
that.
man, you son of a bitch.
We are going to try and pump out as much rookie content. You know, the goal is to have running backs and wide receivers done before the season starts, but we can only do so much. But we're definitely trying to scout them and pump it all out there for you guys.
Yeah, and let me like one idea that I had as well on the Dynasty channel was like if there's a 2023 rookie on our radar who like has an incredible game, do you want us to talk about that? Do you want us to make content on that? Or the opposite, if there's a 2023 rookie that we have high expectations for and they're just shitting the bed, like they're tanking their year, do you want us to talk about that? Should we make like draft stock videos? Should we do real NFL mock drafts? Should we, keep doing the 2023 rookie mock drafts? Those are the kind of ideas that we had. But again, like we always want to make the content that you guys are also after as well. So, this team, by the way, the challenge was not to draft a quarterback until round 5. I don't hate it. I mean, I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it for sure.
Would you have felt better if you would have taken maybe, Travis Etienne instead of stuff? So you got Travis Etienne, Saquon with Zach Wilson, and then not have Monty? Because I feel like you don't like Monty, obviously, which is fine. But like you could have gotten Etienne there, Saquon with Zach Wilson, J-Mo.
Well, you're saying at the 4-4 instead of Saquon because Etienne was already gone.
I'm saying at the 3-9.
The 3-9, that's just too early for me.
Okay.
I've only ever drafted Travis in the 4th.
Okay.
Even though I'm king of the Travis Etienne fan club. I've only drafted him in the 4th, so that felt a little too early for me. I was honestly, dude, I was hoping that J.K. Dobbins might fall to me at the 5-9 because I would have felt much better about my running back room. He was so close, but I did need to go wide receiver. But yeah, I mean, if you take out Saquon and you put Etienne there, you take out Monty, you put Gibson there, I feel much better about this team. You're on the clock here. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I hear you. I didn't know that you weren't going to take Etienne. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess it's on par, I guess, with the community consensus. They have him like top 10, don't they? Ish on par.
I don't know what they have him. They have him too low, though.
They have him too low. That makes sense. Yeah, JK could have fallen to you, but I hear what you're saying. Definitely hear what you're saying.
Let's see, Rashad Penny go right after Ronald Jones. Man, watch Rashad Penny just have one hell of a year and then gets a contract somewhere. Or, you know what's the worst case scenario for any Ken Walker owner? Rashad Penny balls out and then they re-sign him. And then you're just stuck in a
that would
running back by committee.
That would
be painful.
Adam Rankin saying Trey Lance and the 49ers will not miss a beat on Total Access. Obviously, this is a rerun from earlier today. I'm rewatching it. He's out there talking Trey Lance up.
You know that Justin Ross video that we made?
Yeah.
The Justin Ross video I made where I was just talking about how he's an undrafted free agent, like, this injury history, it's not looking great for his career. Someone commented and said Kelsey was injured his first year and look what he did. I'm like, you're right. You know what?
Kelsey, he said?
Travis Kelsey. I was like, you know what? You're right. That's the same scenario for sure.
Because
the difference is Travis Kelsey was actually drafted, and he didn't have the as deep medical history as Justin Ross. But yeah, no, you're right. It's the same thing.
That's funny.
El Tigre says McAfee is getting NFL film rights during the season. Y'all, if he's actually, that's incredible. So wait, he's doing like what? Like a Manning thing? Like a Manning cast?
That would be fantastic. I love watching.
That would be insane.
Payne and Eli every single time. I honestly
those
wish
deals,
we could watch it.
Those deals are very expensive.
I actually have no idea who to take here. I'm panicking. Those deals are expensive, and I honestly wish we can do that genuinely. Like, if there
Yeah, I
was
do.
one goal we can do, I think, at least for me personally, like for me in Fantasyland and Dynastyland, I would love to have like rights to that.
Of
Right,
course.
have the
That would
ability to do
be
that because
game
it would
changer.
just, it's so amazing, and we're seeing so many players or former players have rights to do that now because I think they were talking about it. You know, players are the new media outlet. You know, like, and actual NFL players, basketball players are their own. They're trying to beat out the Ian Rappaports. They're trying to beat out all those guys, these beat reporters, because they want their news to be said by them. You know, and
Right.
to have like someone like Payne and Eli break down the game, and like, holy shit, like, you actually know what's happening, and like, you know, these commentators know what's, quote unquote, know what's happening, but they ain't breaking it down like they are. You know.
Well, to be fair, Eli Manning and Peyton Manning are going to be very different to how Pat McAfee is going to break something
Oh,
down.
no, I know, I
They
understand. I
they
understand
are
that.
true gods of the game and see things that we don't. But
Yeah.
Tigre says he's doing college games with the Mannings. That's really cool. Getting highlight footage from all games. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
It's like
That
age
makes sense
game.
for sure.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
He's definitely going to be watching his son. Whose son? Archie? Is that Peyton's son? That is Peyton's son, right? Archie Manning.
I don't think it's either of their sons. I think it's just in the Arch family.
Oh shit! Really? I didn't. Never
Or
mind. Then.
yeah, in the yeah, like the Arch seed, if you will. Could be wrong. You guys let us know.
The Arch seed. Oh gosh.
Give me Tyler Lockett there. Yes, Xshay, we are. Yeah, that's the first thing we're gonna do over on the redraft channel, my brother. Gonna do that here soon for sure. Round 14. We'll do round 15 last round here.
Clock. He's always there, boys. He's always there. One of these guys is gonna be fantasy relevant. We're gonna be like, shit. You never know though, or they are all shit again. Kenny G. Cooper Manning's kid, so nephew to the QBs, right?
Yeah, he's in the family.
Right. He is in the family. Cooper.
He's
Payne,
got
and
that
Eli.
Manning seed.
I really wish Peyton didn't win that second Super Bowl because Eli would have been the better quarterback.
Not really.
Would be great if Belichick got the job with Fox as a color commentator with Joe Buck. Could you imagine the excitement?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if that was like.
I don't understand what you want. I don't understand what you're saying.
So you brought me back in.
No, actually, it's gonna be right after. So we're gonna
Yeah,
switch
whatever
to
you
the
wanna
redraft
claim.
league. Oh shit!
I don't know what seems to be-
Was that me? We're gonna switch to the other channel. Give us like a 5-ish minute break. We're gonna use the bathroom, come back, get a drink, and then we're gonna go live immediately. You will send a notification right before we go live, so you know that like a message on the Discord saying, "All right, we're about to go live." So definitely look out for
On
that.
Sleeper, not Discord. Sleeper.
Yeah, on Sleeper, not Discord. Pago, hey fellas, appreciate the draft. Getting ready for the main attraction. Drop a like. Appreciate you, Paco. Always love, man. John Cena traded Gibson and Ramondre Stevenson for Dalvin in Dynasty 10-man PPR league. I'm okay with that. Oh,
Yeah, I
and
mean-
this is Dynasty. This is Dynasty. This is Dynasty.
Dynasty, I guess if you're winning now, I can understand it.
I'm okay
but
with that, though.
I am personally taking the Gibson side.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. What's happening? Jonah, how we feeling? El Tigre said no way, Senna. John Cena.
Yeah.
Tigre said I hold. I'm
Sebastian
okay when
says,
it.
thank you guys. This was a real big help. I'm glad to hear that it was, man.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna go ahead and end the draft there. The fun is not over. Okay, the fun is actually just begun, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
TJ, what I miss?
We're gonna take the next couple minutes and answer any of your questions. But we just did a Dynasty stream. draft order reveal for our redraft league is about to happen over on the redraft channel. Okay, we're going to do draft order reveal. We're going to do a SuperFlex draft over there as well. So if you want to join us, I will paste a link to this in the chat. Okay, I'll go ahead and paste that link here if you guys want to join us, because we are going to go live over on the redraft channel over there in a second. So make sure and join us over there. Hey, okay, parallel.
You.
My bad. I was like, what does that say? Parallel. Shout out to you. But we'll take a couple minutes, answer a couple questions. If you guys can do us a huge favor and drop a like on this stream.
You like that?
Do you like that? If you do us a huge favor, drop a like. That is just such an easy way for you to support our channel. Dropping a like is so easy. 43 people watching. We're so close to 40 likes. It would mean a lot if you could help us get there. Akshay says 16 team PPR Survivor have Barkley, Diggs, Dillon, DJ Moore so far picking from the 16. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. 16 team. That's a pretty good start for a 16 team. John Cena says my running backs are Swift, Saquon, Gibby, Mondre, and Edmonds. I really want to upgrade. I mean, with Swift, Saquon already there, I don't feel like you need to make this move, but...
Yeah, is that the one with Dalvin that he was trying to get for Dalvin?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to set up the stream. Okay, well, if he has Swift and Dalvin, then I'm okay to keep Stevenson. I forgot who the other guy was.
Gibson.
Right, Stevenson and
Of course
Gibson.
you forgot about Gibson. Peter, thanks for joining us. El Tigre says, I need prayers for my redraft spot. Frank says, always take the best player in 10 team. Yeah, I can respect your opinion there. Akshay says, thoughts on AJ Dillon and Moore. I mean, what do I say on DJ Moore? We made a lot of content about him on the channel. I think he's going to be consistent. I think the upside is limited, but I think he's going to be consistent for you for sure. Picked Moore over Mike Williams and Waddle and Deontay. I can't get there. Deontay's closer for me, but I'm probably going Mike Will and Waddle over DJ. I mean,
Mike Williams.
Yeah, I'm going those guys over. Gotta follow your heart, John. Gotta follow your heart. I mean, all we can offer is really like our perspective, but I think it's a really bad time to sell Gibson. Like, I think if you own Gibson, you better hold him. But Jonah says, thoughts on this team, Dynasty Startup, quarterback Stafford, Zach Wilson, Najee, AK, Monty, Jacobs, Hunt. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of... I was going to say, that's a lot of running backs. I wonder what your wide receivers look like. Okay, so you got Kupp, Metcalf. So definitely not the biggest, definitely not the deepest wide receiver room there. But I think it's strong in every other area for you. So let's hope that Pickens can really develop, because you don't really want Pickens being your wide receiver 3 or Rondell. You kind of want a stronger wide receiver room there, but it does depend on your starting lineup. But yeah, I like it. I know I did draft him, but he fell so far, to be fair. And I literally said on the stream, I can't believe I'm doing this, but he fell so far. Freak Stomper says, get Calvin, bro. If it was a 12-team more, then I would say don't. Get Dalvin. Yeah, I mean, again, we disagree, but that's only our opinion. Akshay says, I think Baker will be an upgrade at quarterback and Moore will eat. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say about DJ Moore that we've already said, you know?
Yeah,
I don't want to keep pounding on DJ. I think he's going to be consistent. I don't think the upside's there with him, but I think he's going to be consistent. So, and there's a couple players I've said this about, but I'm going to be happily holding my hands up and saying I was wrong if we get to that point. So we'll see. But guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Again, the fun is not ending. We're about to go live over here on this redraft channel. So I'll paste a link in the chat. You can ask us questions. You can hang along. We're about to see a draft order reveal. Feel free to join us. Would love to have you there. Do us a favor. Drop a like on your way out. We are 2 likes away from 40. So would appreciate the love there. And we will see you guys soon.